What's up, Shadow Mob? Kai Frost back issued another video. Um, this video here is about what the topic is: memories. It's uh, no guaranteed title yet. Okay, so many of those may have a preconceived notion of what memories are, or memory wholly is, rather than memories as a small particle or small entity. You know what I'm saying, like, there's a collective, but there's a single individual. So we want to talk about the collective, which is memory. What we gonna call memory with a Y. I have an article. I'm about to post it somewhere. I'll drop a link in the description, in case anybody want to check that article out. Maybe on Watpad. Before I begin, I would like everybody to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Okay. I'm not gonna get all fancy with a backdrop and nothing like that. Just a little. The message is more important than my environment. Okay. Moving on. Explaining what memory purpose is includes many aspects that would take one out of the original thinking pattern, let alone what memory actually is. Okay. Memory starts beyond matter, beyond physical phenomena, starting before the day our parents thought about conception. However, you know what I'm saying? We were conceived as individuals, wandering minds like ourselves, tend to think deeply, asking questions, find our answers. Thoughts come to mind, you know what I'm saying, then leave. Thoughts come to mind, then they leave. Some find incompatible companionships. Questions come back with answers. Answers come back with questions. When we forget individual thought, memory travels. Grasping that thought mentioned previously, memory have been growing internally inside of our viewers' heads. Minds reading, listening, that have not found words that guide them closer to achieving what they've searched for, saw paths leading them through their own mind. Previous knowledge requires new knowledge, convert and transform. So when I say stuff like that, I'm saying, I'm gonna summarize it for y'all guys. Right, our memory is physical substance. When we forget, we call it loss. When we forget how we perceive individual thoughts, we call those thoughts invisible. When where we're remembering with our eyes, you know what I'm saying? We use the eyes to pick up new memories. Yeah. This made a reality is made up of all of our memories individually. So this is the collective, you know what I'm saying? What we call particles, molecules, atoms, etc., are tiny memories containing what we categorize into our minds, title them DNA. Memory creates biofield. Perception of biofield are what most call reality. So now we got the collective identity out the way. Let's talk about individual memories, what they are. Now, some of us know, some of us don't know. Oh yeah, y'all like my colors? Yeah. Hmm. Carrying on. Individual memories, scattered thoughts of entire reality, reduced to invisible processing. That's what many perceive as memory. Memory is more than a process of the mind, okay, or abilities to process of the mind. I'm sorry. When we process, that's something different that goes on in there. Um, Individual memory um, are more than processed information. They are forgotten, future found again. Meaning we already know what future holds. We've forgotten what it held. Processing memory further than what we call present moment is called intuition. All ways of intuitive processing are called clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognition. Now, we got what collective memory are. We got what individual memory are. Now, how do they work? This is a question for the ages. Um, Memories show themselves. Opportunities should be remembered in order for new memories to be obtained. Okay. An action won't take place unless a memory knows when, who, and what to detach itself to in order for it to travel. Expanding, contracting itself, and move similar to Venom character associated with a Spider-Man. Um, Memory weaves reality. Reality develops self-awareness. Self-awareness creates purpose of life. Purpose of life equals remembering constantly. When we live, experiences experiences show us what we forget. When we forget, we go right back into the experience, entering a loop called rebirth, also known as reincarnation. Memories tend to have people blinded by history, changing fate with obscurity. Spiritual phenomena, memories outside of self-reality or self-aware reality, dipping our perception to an ocean of creation. Um, when we have attached our memory onto something, decisions have been made. Memories make decision. Makes action. Action makes emotion. Emotion makes interpretation. Interpretation creates knowledge. Knowledge makes experience. Experience makes wisdom, and so on and so forth. Aspects on vector web. You know, there's spectrums in everything we do, right? So where like the sun, you have a sun ray, but you have multiple variations of sun rays, and you have different strands called solar flares that go a different way than how the other ones go. Then you got solar winds, which is kind of like that, but we have it's not the physical item. You know what I'm saying? Each one of these are a representation of what memory is and how it works. So many people get lost in the physical understanding of what memory are, and the invisible, the metaphysical aspects. What memory itself is how we build, how we manifest, how we attract, how we align, how we function, how we have many variations of living and types of lives and types of color skins on different people on the same. They're really the same person, but you gotta remember who you are and what you can do. So when you live a long time, you live a long time because you remember how to live a long time. You know what I'm saying? So with that aspect being said, we grow and we evolve based on what we remember, what we could retain in memory. Okay, nice. Um, remembering how to live is something that what children and old people tend to have to go through, but not really because they remember something that we don't. While we alive, we forget what came before life. So we got to remember what comes after life. Okay. As far as that video, that's that video. So, as I always say, in case you don't know yet, so in case you remember, as we own nothing on this planet, on this earth. Every circumstance and situation is temporary. We are more than what we remember we are. We are more than what we think we are. We are more than what we assume we are. We are more than what the people on this planet can ever imagine we are. What they can ever say we are. We are important. We good. Frozt signing off. Stay tuned to the next video.